Welcome to HollyLegacy. Don't forget to like the video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to stay updated with our latest video. Tell us to do something about the forgotten country and get back to work. That's a positive one. My name is Gianna Kicker, and I'm the announcer for Pawn Stars. Rumors of Richard Kevin Harrison, popularly known as Rick Harrison, receiving a life sentence in jail stunned fans. Rick, known for his straightforward business approach and extensive knowledge on the show, unexpectedly found himself in significant legal trouble, a development no one had anticipated for years. Pawn Stars kept viewers interested by showing the fascinating world of pawn dealing, tough negotiations, and the daily drama inside Rick Harrison's famous Las Vegas pawn shop. But now Rick's successful TV career has taken a dark and unexpected turn. What did he do to deserve such a harsh punishment? Stay tuned as we look into what happened in Rick's life to cause this big change and the whole shocking case. Richard Kevin Harrison is an American businessman and TV personality who was born on March 22, 1965, in Lexington, North Carolina. When he was only 2 years old, his family moved to San Diego, California, where he spent most of his youth. Rick started having seizures when he was 8 years old. As a result, he spent much of his childhood reading books. This not only expanded his knowledge of history but also proved beneficial in his later career. Rick's early life wasn't easy. He had seizures, which meant he missed a lot of school and dropped out during his sophomore year of high school. This setback didn't stop him from being ambitious or wanting to learn, though. He instead devoted himself to self-education, devouring books on a wider range of subjects, especially history and business. This approach would later become clear in Heisen's encyclopedic knowledge displayed on Pawn Stars. When Rick was a teenager, he started working with his father in different businesses. This gave him a keen eye for value and authenticity, skills that would be very useful in his future career. Rick's girlfriend Kim got pregnant, which led to their marriage. The young pair had 2 sons, Corey and Adam, before getting a divorce in 1981, after 8 years of marriage. Rick's family moved to Las Vegas, Nevada, where his father, Richard Benjamin Harris, also known as the Old Man, opened the gold and silver coin shop in 1981. The store later turned into the famous gold and silver pawn shop in 1989, which is where Pawn Stars takes place. After many years, the Harrison family made the smart move from a coin shop to a pawn shop because they saw the possibility for higher profits in the pawn business. The early years were tough because Rick and his father had to work long hours to build their reputation in Las Vegas. By the early 2000s, Rick had dealt with many difficult customers and sometimes dangerous situations. These experiences made him stronger and helped him get better at negotiating. Rick was well known in Las Vegas for how knowledgeable he was about many different kinds of collectibles and historical things. People knew the pawn shop was a wonderful place to find strange and valuable things, which brought in both locals and tourists who saw the business's entertainment value. After years of trying and failing, Rick started to pitch the idea of a reality show about how the pawn shop works every day. With Rick's help, the History Channel finally agreed to show Pawn Stars in 2009. The show followed the daily activities of the gold and silver pawn shop. Rick, his son Corey Big O's Harrison, his father, Rich Old Man Harrison, and their friend Austin Chumley Russell were on the show as they looked at bought and sold items of historical significance and questionable value. The show was an instant hit, turning Rick from an unethical pawn shop owner into a TV star. His catchphrases, straightforward style, and profound knowledge of historical artifacts made him a fan favorite. Rick's famous signature line, "The best I can do is," became famous as he bargained with people who wanted to sell their things. Rick made sure that every episode of Pawn Stars was educational. Each episode featured historical information about the items that were brought into the shop, and Rick often gave detailed context and background that showed off his vast knowledge. This approach appealed to a wide audience, making it one of the History Channel's most popular shows. Rick grew the pawn shop's business by attracting tourists who wanted to see the stars or be on an episode. Rick leveraged his fame to write books, make personal appearances, and even open a restaurant, as merchandise sales skyrocketed.